Fuck yeah, let's go, boys. Straight rocking on Red Bull. Just jacked. Woo! Snow day tomorrow. Just got the call. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep the beats pumping. Yeah. Yes.
Hello, everyone, and happy Monday and happy snow day for all of you Essexville, Hampton, Bay City public schools, and possibly Saginaw schools kids out there.
I don't have to get up and take the kids to the bus stop in the morning.
Hey, it didn't last week anyway, so.
Yeah. That's right, man. It's been snowmageddon lately.
I was out the door like 15 minutes late last week, and you guys were just crashed, and I'm like,
yeah, I didn't set my alarm, and plus Reeb was sick. So.
I didn't want to wake you guys up.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
You should have let me. You should have definitely wake me up next time.
It's not. I'm not the dad. I'm just Matty Ice.
Okay.
I didn't want to bug you because I was already late. I'm like, Mark must be saying fuck school tomorrow, and I don't blame you. Fuck school.
Icy Mark and Marky Matt, baby. That's right. Let's go. We are ready to go. That's right. Look at all the viewers just pouring in. I'm so freaking happy to see all of you.
I like.
I
that
am
number
so pumped.
I like that number a lot more than what we saw a couple weeks ago.
And then,
so I want to shout out Mr. Andy Harrington in the chat real quick. Reliterated. I will be on their show tomorrow, hopefully, God willing. They fucking roasted your book, man.
I didn't even like that book. I don't know why. Like, he thought I liked that book, and
That was your pick.
I like the Barking Ghost. That was my pick, and he thought it was Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. So then he like bought it, and I felt bad, so I bought a book of it too. And yeah, just because I like felt obligated.
Why did you tell him it was the Scarecrow book?
I don't know why he thought it was that. It was Barking Ghost, but it's all good, man. So I'm sorry you read a bad book.
That's all right. They ranked it in the R.L. Stein, whatever.
All right, let's do this show.
We're
talking about our show now. This isn't Reliterated Podcast. That's tomorrow night. Let's fucking do this. People tune in. They're here. They're ready to go. Matty Ice and Marky Mark Podcast live. They want to jump right in the episode. We got a big announcement to make tonight. That's why all the viewers showed up. Should we do that on the actual? Yes, we'll do that on the actual episode. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm kind of zoning out here.
Yeah, why do you have that open?
Oh, I have to. I have to record that way.
Oh, because the SD card's fucked?
SD card is fucked, yeah. SD card's fucked. We're recording from Audacity.
Oh my God, what is this? There's Stone Ages?
Just the most insane
Audacity? This is Stone Age time? What?
Nothing. My mic is echoing like crazy.
We got to get going. People are going to leave.
3, 2, you got intro?
I'll do it. Let's fucking roll.
7. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody. Oh, yeah, you're not hitting that. Right.
No.
You're not hitting the button.
Just go for it.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, out the door. About to start the show now. Welcome, everybody, to Season 8, Episode 7 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark Podcast. We are back here in the amazing, awesome Arsenal studio. Me, Marky Mark. Of course, I'm joined by Mr. Matty Ice. It's Monday night. We are pumped. We are ready to go. We just got a call that there's no school tomorrow, so Reed is in the other room, jumping off the walls. He's freaking pumped. It's been like a week of no school for these kids, and they're just continuing the streak. They are so happy.
Hello, Marky Mark.
Oh, hey, Matt.
It's really good to be here.
I'm fucking jacked, dude. I didn't take my meds today, and I'm crushing Red Bull. This is about to be fun.
I got to tell you, that was the sketchiest drive of my life, driving here. It was. It took me. It usually takes me about 40 minutes to get here from my work. It took me an hour and a half.
Oh wow!
I was driving back roads because my GPS was like, "Don't take Bay Road, bro. Don't take Bay Road," because there's like 3 accidents on the GPS. So I didn't take Bay Road. I took the back ways, and that was a mistake. But we made it here. The show's happening. School's canceled, so it's gonna be just a great old time here.
What are you doing?
Fixing the light fixture.
Oh, nice. Sorry, people blowing up my phone.
That's all right.
They know I'm busy on a Monday night. Jeez, threw the phone in the other side of the room. Let's get into it.
It's not in shot. Perfect.
Wait, what's not in the shot?
The camera.
The
light. Okay. As always, this has been a fucking rough intro.
I love this intro. I'm fucking jacked.
Yeah.
All right. Weekly wrap up, Matt. What have you been up to this week, man? It's been a while. I know it's been Snowmageddon out there. So how you been?
I've been good. I've been playing a lot of Metroid Prime, which I picked up last week. It's nice. That game's nice to go back to. It's been nice playing it. So that's been a good time. Been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Engage and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm like hopping between these 3 games like crazy.
Yeah, you said you were going to be talking hardcore about COD.
I am not, because I didn't play the mode that I was going to. And also, I've talked about COD enough.
I decided to buy the season pass or the pinball pass.
Yeah,
for Pinball FX, and I bought it for a whole year.
Oh, you did make?
I made the big purchase. Yes, $100 for a year. Whatever, let's do it.
Yeah, man, do it.
Yeah,
you'll have to. Oh, I missed out on the pinball tournament that you guys hosted. The free table or whatever. I'm sorry.
I believe Ian won that one. Liz came second. Liz was trying their best to freaking take down Ian, but Ian was on top there. He freaking crushed it. I suck. I am not good. Those guys are way better. So we're going to have more. That was the one we wanted to do, is just the free one. But yeah, we'll definitely have more as soon as they get it rolled out a little bit better. But yeah, man, Pinball Pass seems to be working smooth. I've been enjoying it. It's kind of a pain in the ass system. So you have to download the trials of the game when you have the pass, but you can play the full mode of like the full game under the trial.
Right.
So it's like you're downloading
the version, the Pinball Pass version. It's weird. It sounds a lot more complicated than it actually is, but
I gotta say, I'll give you credit. Speaking of pinball, we were playing a lot of Lady Luck before the show, which is your home pin that you have, the one pin you have here at home. She's looking nice. Mark did a nice light job and silicone job on it. She's looking pretty slick.
yeah, yep. I did. I finally got the parts for my Lady Luck. I got new silicone bands for it. Didn't go with the rubbers. Went with the silicone ones. Got the blue color I decided to go with. Some people voted on TikTok what I should do, and I didn't listen to them at all, and I just went with the one I was going to get originally. Just tried to leech some extra content from people. Thank you. Nice. And yeah, so I went with those bands, and I got the sweet, cool white frosted LED lights, which those are my favorite. They always look the best. And yeah, it looked good. I cleaned the playfield, waxed her up real nice with Blitz wax, the best wax in the world. And yeah, looks great, plays great, leveled it today.
Yeah, and it plays so much better since you leveled it.
Yeah, it was rough, but we leveled her up, and yeah, tearing it up, man. I'm having Lady Luck tournaments over here. Hell yeah.
Well, there is another game that I will be talking about shortly that I forgot to grab from out there. It's going to be for Collector's Corner. So I haven't played much of it, but I'll talk about it in a segment in a little bit from here. Why don't we get into some news, though?
Yes.
News. We do have some video game news to bring up. So, this week in video game news, we have no Nintendo at E3 this year. So E3 is happening. It was canceled, I think, for the last 2 years now,
Yeah,
or last year was all digital, something like that. But Nintendo will not be attending E3 this year, and they kind of roasted E3. They were like, it's just not up. It's not in our plans. We have no.
Do they need an E3 anymore?
No.
Everyone has their own events.
E3 has been killed by the Game Awards because there's way better announcements, and everything is like, instead of having, this is the Sony day, this is the Xbox day, this is the Nintendo day, it's just, this is the day of games, and we're going to drop the biggest games on you that you care about.
Yeah, I don't even care about E3 anymore.
No,
honestly.
I can't. I would say the last good E3 was like maybe a couple years after Xbox One, PS4 launched, when they were really dropping some like, oh shit, I need this game.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters anymore. I mean, the way the media is now and the way that YouTube, anyone could just have their own press conference. We're having ours right now.
Yeah, and that's the best thing. Like the state of play for PlayStation, the Nintendo Direct, and Xbox, whatever. I think it's like Xbox Game Showcase or something like that. They're all amazing, and they don't have to do it live in front of a bunch of people. They can just do it. They can record it and then throw it up, and it's just fucking great.
You got more video game news?
I do. So the PlayStation VR 2 came out.
Okay.
Some awesome news about it is it's not backwards compatible with the entire PlayStation VR library before it. So every PSVR game that we've gotten for free from PlayStation, any PSVR game that you've bought, cannot work on the PlayStation VR 2.
Wouldn't they have announced this before it came out?
That's a really, really good question, and you would think so, but no.
They didn't?
If they did, I'm sorry, you can fact check me after the show. But no, I don't think so, because it took a lot of people by surprise.
That's madness. That's crazy.
They're blaming it on like all these new innovations that they've had to the system, new haptic feedback and blah, blah, blah. And it's just kind of some bullshit excuses. I get that it might be difficult to port VR games from like this to that because of the resolution differences and all that stuff, but I don't really buy it. It just seems like a bullshit answer.
Yeah. No, that doesn't seem, yeah.
And then one that you're going to like that I just found out, according to the Warner Brothers reports for the year, a Mortal Kombat 12 could be dropping this year. NetherRealms might be bringing you a present at the end of the year.
It's about time.
Yeah, I would say so.
Whenever you start seeing the Ultimate Edition of the last Mortal Kombat like on sale for $20, and like the non-Ultimate Edition on like Game Pass or whatever, like that's when you kind of know it's coming. Like they're getting as much as they can get, milking it as much as they can. That's when you know a new one's coming. So
I did get fact checked already in the chat. So they did announce it when they announced the headset. So that's my bad. But it just seems really silly. They have a really solid library of games that they could have just ported over. And I don't know. There's probably some reasons for it, but I don't like it.
well, it's probably their bad move. I mean, that's what they do. They juggle back and forth with Xbox better, Sony better.
Yeah, do
every
we want to do
console.
backwards compatibility? No, but we're going to do some fucking hamstring way backwards compatibility. Make it kind of there for you.
So this is a news segment. It's not video game news. It's about our show. That's right. This, if you guys saw, we made a Facebook post that we're going to make a big announcement today. And we are making that announcement now. It is about next week's show, actually. We have a special event for next week's show. And it is
It's a live event too. It's going to happen on the show
Yes.
in the Arsenault studio technically.
yes, next week. Don't worry. You guys don't have to buy any special tickets or show up anywhere. You can sit at home, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. You can watch the show live, same way you're doing it right now. We are going to have the 2023
Did you forget the name?
2023 Meet Off.
That's not the name. It's the
Well, we were deciding on the name.
we tried to come up with the names. There's a
I threw my phone over there.
there's a name that we wanted to go with, but we wanted to keep. We're already at like an M rating on the show. We're trying to bump it down to like a PG-13 or
No, we
R.
are. We're not PG-13.
All right, so the R rating of the event is the Beat Your Meat 2023, the Matty Ice and Marky Mark 2023 Beat Your Meat Challenge or something like that.
Yeah, 2023, Matty Ice and Marky Mark, beat your meat.
This is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, send it.
Meat Off sounds great. The Meat Off, yeah, whatever. You'll see an event for it if you
Yeah.
follow us on Facebook, which you should. If you don't, what the fuck are you doing?
But for real, no, it's like the Mystery Meat Challenge is pretty much what it is. It's a special event next week. We have Jeff, we have Chris, both the guys from Crazy Quarters, and our lovely landlord of the Arsenault studio will also be here. Jason, they'll be cooking us special sliders. That's right. We're going to have 10 sliders each. They'll probably be small, like cut in half, so we don't get too full, but be hungry. Matt, show up hungry.
I will not eat anything that day.
Yes, we're going to have 10 sliders each. Now, the meat is going to be a mystery. There's a bunch of different exotic meats that are going to be on these sliders. So it's going to be, we have to rank them. We're going to rank them all, and we're going to try and guess what the meat is because it's all different exotic type meats, I think. I don't even know. I have been informed that there's not like a gross one.
Yeah.
They're not like rat meat or something like that. So
I
I hope not.
I'd eat a
hope
rat
not.
burger. I'd eat a rat.
I mean, I've had White
Stallone,
Castles. They're great.
Stallone did it, and he seemed fine.
Yeah, he looks great. So, I mean, that's it. Beat the meat.
Beat the Meat Challenge 2023, Matty Ice and Marky Mark. Next week on this podcast.
You aren't going to want to miss it. All you guys listening to the audio right now, make sure you tune in live for it.
Andy, I'm going to be honest.
Janelle's asking to be on the show again.
Janelle is asking to be here for the Beat the Meat Challenge. What's going on over there, guys?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I mean, we all know this. So, I'm sorry. But yeah, you can watch live, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, next week, 8 p.m. And yeah.
Please call it Beat Your Meat. I'm so excited for the meeting. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be probably next week.
I said beat your meat, and he wouldn't do it. He said it was too...
Fuck it, just do it. I said 37 F words in the taste test
He
last
said it was
week.
too
I'm
much.
trying to be better so that you guys don't hate us and can watch us at work or something.
Oh,
Or listen.
there's earbuds.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll beat your meat in the fucking ears. We'll fill your ear pussies with beating your meat next week. Let's fucking go.
All right.
2023. Beat your meat.
Okay.
All right. So that's the news for this week.
I love you, Andy and Janelle, by the way. You guys are the best. Y'all are rude. We know.
All right. Hey, speaking of food, are you hungry?
Fuck yeah, I'm hungry.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited. There's gonna be some.
If you like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastroservitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude is that dude's face fucking food.
So, you really don't have a great. You didn't eat much this week, man.
Have you seen my figure? I'm like looking great.
It's
I'm
literally
Slender Man, dude.
This man is just string cheese and goldfish and monster.
You know my fucking diet, but no, I actually did throw a new thing in my mix. Cookie dough.
Yeah. So is that replacing the ice cream on the pyramid of Mark?
Well, the sorbet was a big letdown. It was a real big bummer.
Sorbet.
Yeah. I
What
got it
is
because it looked good. It's
What
like
is sorbet? For some reason I can't. Is
it's
it
like a shitty version of like sherbet.
Yeah.
Sherbet.
No, fuck off. It's sherbet. I've had arguments with people. I don't care that it's spelled sherbet. I don't care that it's supposed to be sherbet. Fuck you. It's sherbet.
But yeah, sorbet is like that, but like healthier and
Oh yeah, it's
grosser.
got like the fruit.
It just
chunks
tastes
in it
like
and stuff.
ice. Just tastes like ice. Like I'm eating
Yeah.
ice cubes.
And not like Italian ice.
No,
Like good
it's
shit.
gross. Yeah. So, yeah, I just got some cookie dough instead, and it's like the Pillsbury, the little pre-cut ones, the little circles, the little. Yep, and ready to throw in the oven, which that never happens. I don't cook. That goes right in my mouth. So I got two different kinds. I got Lucky Charms. I got the Lucky Charms cookie dough. And then I got birthday cake. I actually have some if you want to try.
Oh, birthday cake sounds incredible.
Yeah, so
I'm good on the Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms is the best. I'm not kidding you. It's fucking incredible.
Sounds like we need a taste test.
Yeah, I mean, I'll bring some in here for you if you want to do it, or taste the other stuff we got. We got a few items.
We have another cookie dough option here.
But yeah, the cookie dough is good.
Oh, what the fuck is that? That sounds awesome.
Don't. You aren't supposed to see
Oh,
it.
that sounds awesome.
Damn it.
All right.
All right, so
I'll tell
you.
Sorry, I thought you were done
No.
talking about cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Okay, so like there's like 12 of them in a thing. And like a dozen. And
Wow.
They're good. Don't eat 6 in one sitting. The Mark woke up in the middle of the night with a tummy ache, and I puked Lucky Charms. It was a magical rainbow that came out of my mouth. And then it came out slow motion, like it was still like cookie dough, and it hurt my throat.
So, speaking of, it's kind of funny you bring this up. So, I went grocery shopping and picked up some stuff, and I wanted some sweets. So, I did grab some M&M's, like Nestle. I don't know what it was. It was the break apart cookies. There's like 20 of them in the thing, and you put them in the oven, exactly like what you had. Yeah. I could easily eat half of that thing. I would regret it later, but I would have no problem. Rosemary and I were watching. What did we watch? We watched Iron Man 3 last night because we're still watching all the Avenger, like all the Marvel movies, which I will talk about on Film Freaks. But we could have single-handedly together crushed that fucking pack of 20 cookies, no problem.
I don't know, man. I puked the rainbow.
Oh, I would have thrown up, but it would have been fun. Like it would have been a fun couple hours of enjoying a belly full of cookies. Oh, this chat's wild tonight, and I love it. The Beat Your Meat challenge is obviously a hit with our audience, so we can go with that.
So we're gonna make a Facebook event for that. We'll go ahead and send all of you fine folks that are in the chat here invites to that special event. You can do your countdowns there the way you want. So, but yes, that's what I've been eating. I've been eating just cookie dough, man. What have you been having?
Let me tell you something. I went out to the bar on Friday night, went to Cottage Inn, and
Does that count as a bar? That's
It
a
does.
pizza joint.
It's a pizza.
It's a pizza joint.
It's a pizza joint, but they have a bar attached, and there's live music. And Sarah and I went out there for a little date night, sat at the bar, and had one of the best Phillies I've ever had. I've talked about their Phillies. I got to tell you, if you're getting a Philly, mayo is the topping. Mayo is the condiment you want. I thought Italian, and then sometimes they'll do like a spicy chipotle thing. Mayo is the way to go all the time. So I had that, and I had a very drunk man sitting next to me, and we had a drink or two together, and he's like, I got a pickle spear.
Pickle sphere? They come in spheres now?
I got a pickle spear with my Philly. And obviously I'm not going to eat it. I'm not a pickle guy. And this guy, his name was Kurt. He's like, you ever tried pickle with mayo? And I'm like, Kurt, why the fuck would I do that, Kurt?
First of all, do you know this guy, Kurt?
No, we just sat and chatted for a bit.
He just shows up and tells you to eat a pickle with mayonnaise on
No,
it?
the bar was packed. So Sarah and I sat at the bar. I had to sit next to him. There's 2 spots left, so I sat next to him.
That's still weird.
I'm a talkative guy.
That's a weird thing to randomly say to someone.
I mean, it's not like he opened up with, "Hi, I'm Kurt. Do you like pickles with mayo?"
That's
There was
what it sounds like.
There was a little bit more of a conversation. I didn't want to take you through my whole night.
Okay.
So Kurt asks if I've ever had a pickle with mayo. No, Kurt. Why the fuck would I do that? Of course not.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, Kurt?
So I'm like, I'll tell you what, Kurt. I'll give it a shot because I've been into pickles lately. Your kid's losing his mind out there.
It's Fortnite, dude. There's a snow day tomorrow.
Oh,
What do you
yeah, I
expect? It's going fucking
I
ham
didn't
right
even
now.
think about it. I got to tell you, I don't know if my brain is shifting or what's happening. I'm enjoying pickles more. And a pickle with mayo, a pickle dipped in mayo, sounds like one of the most horrendous things that you could do.
It does sound bad.
And it's fantastic.
No way.
It's really good.
Are you kidding me?
I can't. Mark, why would I lie about a pickle? Why would I
Dude,
lie
this is
about
weird.
a pickle taste test?
So, okay, I'm kind of bummed you didn't bring me a pickle with mayonnaise on it for the taste test tonight. That would have been a good thing to do because I am a pickle connoisseur. I love me some pickles. I like pickled eggs. I like pickled everything. I like pickled armpits. Fucking everything. Dude.
Everybody's talking about tetrasphere and spherical. I'm sorry, I put a H next to the P. It's a spear. A pickle spear. There's no fucking pickle sphere.
I want one though. I'd
It
try
sound-
a pickled sphere even.
It sounds kind of cool.
But I've never had a pickle with mayonnaise, and I will try it next time.
All right, we'll do it on the taste test, and I won't have to do it again. It'll be you trying.
It's like drugs. Don't deny it unless you try it, right?
We will give, Natalie says, I don't do the Facebook thing. Give us Discord people something. We'll take care of all of you in the Discord. Shout out to Graham, by the way. He's been following us on YouTube, so thank you, Graham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it, bro.
There was one more thing. Oh, so I got a new position at work. I'm kind of helping out.
Learned a new position this week.
Yeah. So I'm doing executive support where I'm at now, kind of helping like the CEO, CFO, like them with any of their IT issues because they need dedicated staff on there.
Hell yeah,
So-
man. Moving up.
A little bit, yeah.
We're going to have all kinds of new mics, fucking all kinds of stuff.
So the executives have their own little kitchen area. And in this kitchen area, there's a very nice Keurig. And they have every sort of pod you could ever imagine. And there's also a Keurig espresso machine, which is really cool. I enjoy coffee that gives me a lot of caffeine.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning.
You do. That's the only time the coffee pot gets used here is when you wake up Tuesday morning because I don't like coffee.
Oh, it's a lifesaver for me. So I tried.
You know what I call it when you're not here?
Your clock.
A clock.
Yeah. And that's why I made the clock correct for you.
Yeah, thank you.
So I tried to make a mocha at work. I made a little espresso and then a coffee and did some mixing and stuff. One of the best drink creations I've ever made. But I got to tell you, I don't know if it's the Keurig espresso or what. I had just the worst experience of my life in the bathroom. It was like a Carolina Reaper experience, man.
Oh, no.
That will be the last time I have espresso from a Keurig. It was the black stuff that was coming out of the espresso machine was very similar to what was happening for me.
Jeez. Oh man, yeah. My brother-in-law, we'd work construction. He'd get his Speedway coffee every morning on the way to work, and he would just blow that fucking outhouse to shreds by 10 a.m. at work. Yeah, he would just be running to that his tool belt and be like falling off his pants and be like, "Oh shit, fucking coffee."
I had some Meyer coffee because I was grabbing gas and I was like, God, I fucking forgot coffee. So I went in there and it's like 89 cents for a cup. I got to tell you, that's the worst thing you could ever do to your body. I'm pretty sure it's part gasoline. No, it can't be gas. It's part like
It'd be like
E85 in there.
$6.89 then.
No, it's like it's like the leftovers of E85 fuel in that coffee pot. It's disgusting. Don't ever drink Meyer coffee. Go to 7-Eleven.
I think you've just gotten too.
No, man.
I think you're too bougie with your coffee.
No, because I fuck with Folgers now.
Oh yeah.
The best part of waking up isn't Folgers in my cup, but I'll live with it. You know, it works for me.
Nice. Okay, I don't know coffee, but it's gross. I don't know how you drink that shit.
Because you have to.
You don't have to.
I am not crushing a monster
Fucking
at
boom.
6:30 in the morning.
Shotgun that shit. Let's go. Or just get up naturally, like a freaking. What are you, 25?
Mark, you were asleep when I got here today. That's what getting up naturally with no coffee or monster or anything does to him.
I got up at 8 a.m. today, naturally.
Yeah, and then you took a nap.
I took a
from
nap, and I
3
woke up
to
at 10 a.m.
4:30.
And I woke up at 10 a.m. And then I got some more stuff done. And then I took a nap again. It was my day off. Just let me be old.
So, how do I get into the Discord? I don't. There's a link out there. We'll post a link for it. Natalie says they're a black coffee gal. Top 3 are Tim Hortons, McDonald's, and Speedway. I would rank Tim Hortons on the bottom of every list because they are tragic.
Yep.
It's a tragic experience
I
to
would
go
rank
to.
coffee on the bottom of all drinks that exist. I don't know. I mean,
That's
like,
rough.
I wouldn't drink like pee or anything. Like, that's gross.
Are you sure?
It's about right there with coffee.
All right, man. Yeah, that's all the fat dude's excitement I have for the day.
Taste test time.
I think it is taste test time. Are we doing this cookie? I feel like we owe it to the people to do the cookie dough thing.
Yeah.
I'll go through some chat while we do that.
Okay. Do you want me to grab? Do you need another drink? I got some Dr. Pepper.
Can you grab the real cookie dough?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Can you also
Just don't laugh at my jammy pants.
I like them. For a man that doesn't drink, you wear a lot of alcoholic clothing.
I used to drink heavily.
Hey, I have Collector's Corner stuff on the speaker.
Yeah.
Can you grab that for me?
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. All right. I'll go through some chat real quick. Let's see. We got 25-minute count, so I can cut that out later. 2 monsters is too many. I agree. I crush a monster at 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. Man, that's a lot, Janelle. But I don't blame you necessarily. Because, I mean, I'll drink 2 cups of coffee, and I've had a lot of caffeine today. Let's not talk about it. This has been the day of caffeine for me. Cold brew is the best. Fuck yeah. I love cold brew. Speedway Azteca blend for the win. See, it sounds like Ian knows his coffee, too. I can't say I've had a ton from Speedway. I've had you know who's surprisingly not terrible for their coffee is 7-Eleven. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
7-Eleven coffee, not bad. Oh, and by the way, I did get some Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. I found 1 box of it at Meijer, and it's still a 10 out of 10. It's still such a good soda. Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream, still 10 out of 10 after like a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic soda.
12-pack. Ready to go. I got this for Collector's Corner.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that. Do I get credit for multitasking, watching this on the computer while I watch the Celtics game on TV? Absolutely. If you're watching a show and also just more or less paying attention to us, we love you and we appreciate you.
Yeah, man. That's super awesome of you.
Yeah. Just watch the show. We appreciate the support and we like talking to you guys.
All right, Matt. It's taste test time. Strap in, buddy. Let's hit you with the cookie dough.
All right, I did put I didn't take fat dudes off. Fat dudes. Let me get that guy out of there. So we're doing
Birthday cake.
birthday cake.
Probably looks weird with the green screen stuff, but yes. And this is eat or bake. It's safe to eat raw.
Oh, these are like fancy though. These
I
aren't
don't fuck around. Mark Reichert living by himself.
All right, I don't think I need a whole cookie.
No, you do. Come on. Fuck, you kidding me?
Dude, I'm what?
I ate 6 of these. I was fine.
Yeah, right. I ate 6 of them. I threw up. Yes, I totally agree about the Dr. Pepper sub flavor too. All right, cheers.
It's a cookie. You can't eat 2 cookies? Birthday cake. Pillsbury. Cookie dough.
Save that for later.
Save that for later.
Yeah. Okay. That's a letdown. A little bit of a letdown.
What do you give it?
I'll go, Jesus Christ, that is the loudest thing of all time. Sorry, guys. Anybody wearing headphones? You're probably not wearing headphones anymore.
Come on, you muted me? It wasn't that bad.
No, it was bad on my end.
Oh my god. Okay,
Rip that bitch in half.
I will give this one a rating.
Oh, so the Pillsbury birthday cake cookie dough, I'm gonna give a 5.9.
You're insane. Absolutely insane. You should never give cookie dough that low.
6.1 then, if you really want me to go
that's
above a 6.
That's an 8.3.
You're fucking high.
All right, this is Lucky Charms Pillsbury.
Can't trust this man with any fucking
Suck on
rating.
that shit too, dog. Don't just shower down. Let it melt in your mouth. Do it. Don't chomp. Tongue punch the corners. Really work that shit in. Come on, baby. Flick it a little.
I know what to do. I taught you everything you know.
Mmm.
That's so much better. It shouldn't be. I hate marshmallows. But Lucky Charms marshmallows are different. They're just built different. That is an 8.1.
It's good.
That's real good.
Yes.
Yeah, those marshmallows are so fucking good. Try and keep the F word count to under 10 for a taste test this week.
Those are fucking amazing. I'm going to give that a 9.5.
Well, to go with the cookie dough thing, let's go for the last cookie dough item we've got, which I just found at Maya. Trix.
Trix. You're on cereal mode. It's not Trix. It is Twix.
Twix cookie dough.
They're for kids. Twix cookie dough. Do you want me to just break this into an eighth for you, little buddy?
No, I'll take a whole bar.
Okay.
So how do you regular Twix? What do you rank regular Twix at?
Regular Twix. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 7.9. I think they're solid. I'm not a big caramel guy. By the way, I think caramel's overrated. Milky Way, worst candy bar there is. I know I get a lot of heat for saying that.
I don't know. Baby Ruth is up there for me too.
But caramel is overrated. Caramel, it's gross. But it is helpful with other things.
Yeah, sometimes
it's a good assistant, you know? Like caramel's not the quarterback. Caramel is like, you know, the tight end. You know,
Caramel is
helps
like
out
the
team.
punter.
Yeah.
Caramel's the punter.
He has to be there.
He needs to be there. But
Twix PB though? Twix peanut butter? I
yeah.
give that's a 9.2 or something. It's real good.
Where's the cookie dough Gatorade? That sounds horrible. All right.
Breaking this in half and looking at it.
Makes this uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, it doesn't look so hot.
It looks pretty bad.
All right. Cheers. Janelle says, you're overrated. Get the fuck out, Mark. Caramel is the MVP. It's such a basic thing to say. Caramel is so basic.
How has Baby Ruth as a candy bar still stayed relevant? They don't do shit.
I think Baby Ruth's all right.
They don't do anything. There's no like funky Baby Ruth.
They don't need to.
Yeah, they do. Because Baby Ruth's boring.
There's peanuts in it.
Is there?
I think.
I don't know. Just kind of tastes like mush.
You sure you're not thinking of Three Musketeers?
That's also a shitty candy bar. Baby Ruth, Milky Way, Three Musketeers, 3 of the most bland, boring candy bars of all time. That's a solid. I guess it's okay.
Nah, that's probably the most disappointing Twix I've ever had.
I'm
not
not
being serious with you. I think that was just trash. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 4, 4.2. Worst Twix I've ever had. I'm not kidding you. And there was no caramel in it, by the way, guys. There was no caramel in it.
So maybe you do need caramel.
So I said you need caramel, but to say that caramel's the MVP, get the fuck out of here, Janelle. That's a bullshit.
I would say that that's not that bad. I think it's like I give it a 5.8. 5.8. It's not terrible. But
What do you give a normal Twix?
I'd probably go like a 7.5 on a normal Twix.
That sounds fair, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good candy bar. It never really disappoints, but it doesn't blow you away. You don't eat a Twix and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm good for the day.
So there's a new Coke out.
I like that this looks literally exactly like the marshmallow Coke.
What was the marshmallow? Oh, yeah. It's called marshmallow.
Yeah.
All right, so here it is. It's Coke Move. Coca-Cola Move. And yes, I did have some of this
Oh, my God.
yesterday at D&D. Milky Way is absolutely overrated.
Milky Way, Baby Ruth, and...
It's not even overrated. It's shit. There's every now and then a few people that are like, okay, Milky Way, Three Musketeers, Baby Ruth are what they fill. You know when you go to Halloween and you get...
It is the most filler bullshit candy bar ever.
You buy the bags of the freaking fun size ones, and you're like, oh man, I hope I get like a Butterfinger. I hope I get a Reese's. I hope I get a Snickers. And you just eat those around this pile of Milky Ways and all this other garbage that's in the way. That's what that's for. It's filler, like you said.
God,
Man, I can't believe there's so many Milky Way fans out there.
fuck a Milky Way, dude.
Seriously. Fuck Milky Way. All right, so this is Coca-Cola Move. Here you go, Matt. Give her a shot.
Yeah, because, wow, there's a lot gone already.
I don't know how that happens.
Weird.
You give me a swig of that.
Oh, that's fucking horrendous. Ugh.
Yeah, that is not good.
Oh my God, you know what it is? I know exactly what that flavor is.
Oh my God. I'm wondering if you're going to say the same thing Zach and I said last night.
I know exactly what flavor they're going for there. There's so much coconut vibe in that thing for me. It just tastes like pure coconut. And I hate it. I hate everything about it.
So what I feel like this is
Wow, that's a really bad Coke.
yeah, so I felt like this tasted exactly like that Dream or whatever, the last ones they made.
Don't even
Starlight or Dream or whatever.
Starlight was fucking awesome.
Those were gross, and that's why it tastes the same to me, and that's why they named it Move, because I got to try and fucking move that shit.
That's coconut. I like that coconut. That tastes like coconut. You can't
It
tell me
doesn't
that.
taste good, and I like coconut, so. There's nothing on here that says coconut. Maybe it's...
1,000,000% tastes like coconut though.
I don't know.
I can't.
It can move right in the trash.
Yeah, I liked Starlight or Starry or whatever.
Starry
was good. I like Starlight. Man, that's the worst Coke I've ever had.
It's bad. Yep.
And I've been drinking Coke Zero.
They
on
will not
occasion.
move that one.
So what do you give that? I'm going. Oh man, I'm rating this Coke low.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 2.9.
I'm going 2.4 on that Coke.
It's super bad.
I would drink Diet over that. There is zero coconut in that, bro. Yeah, I mean you're not wrong, but it tastes like coconut. I looked at the ingredient list and it was all different types
It's
of
supposed
scientific
to have coconut
terms.
taste. I looked it up. Thank you, Janelle. Jesus.
Janelle and Andy are on one tonight. Andy's excited for me to be on the show. Talk about I Houdini. That was great.
All right, so our last item for taste test comes from Gage. That's right, Crazy Quarters own Gage. He usually brings me. He usually hooks me up. He gets me. Big Macs and he brings me Big Bufords. He's always spoiling me with all kinds of dinner. He shows up because he gets there at 6. So today yesterday or the other day, he brought me this Brunswick Buffalo style chicken salad with crackers.
Brunswick makes bowling balls.
Yes, and they also have jumped into the Buffalo style chicken salad with crackers game. So if you see, this comes with this little tin here.
Where's this Best Buy? 923. Okay, we're good.
All
This
right.
looks like it's from 1976.
It's a little metal can here.
This is
And
terrifying.
what's in this little? And it comes with this little package of crackers. Sorry,
You just love doing it right in the mic. You like ear porn.
Everyone loves ear porn. Look at these crackers. That doesn't look very ritzy, does it?
Man, these would last until 2077.
These crackers.
Wow. These look like MRE crackers.
Yeah, they do.
Holy hell.
So, and also, look at this, though.
They do give you a nice
A
serving
little
spoon.
A little Baskin-Robbins spoon.
What's the durability on this spoon?
I don't know, but don't break it, because that's our spoon. Don't, dude. We
That's
need
a durable
that spoon.
spoon.
Yeah, it is pretty durable. You just almost snap that bitch in half. All right, let's open this. Ready? We don't need a can opener.
Do that in the mic. I bet you that'll have a nice... tss.
Okay. It's a little flap here.
Oh, there was no...
Wait. Oh, that looks really yucky. Oh, it smells like dog food. It smells so bad. It smells like an MRE.
Wow. That smells like buffalo chicken dip that sat out for about 3 weeks.
And we're going to eat it.
Oh, God.
And we're going to eat this.
Oh, God.
We're going to eat this because we're champs. Here we go. Let me load up some of these crackers here.
I want exactly one cracker with a
No, come on.
No, like a healthy amount on.
You like
I'm gonna
chicken.
throw up.
You said you like chicken.
I'm gonna throw
You
up.
literally said the other day, I like canned chicken.
Oh, that's so much, Mark. I'm gonna throw up.
Well, we got to eat the whole can.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Otherwise, it's wasteful. There's starving kids in Detroit or something. I don't know.
Your porn sounds painful. Talk about a mind fuck. That's a good pun. Jesus Christ! Don't touch any more of that. That's going bye-bye.
Come on, it might be delicious. It's hot buffalo. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to taste test this Brunswick buffalo style chicken salad with crackers.
Oh, it's chicken salad?
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought it was chicken dip.
No, it's chicken salad.
Oh,
And it's in a can. It's been there for fucking ever. 1970s.
It's because there's egg in there.
Cheers. Chink. Ready?
I'm going. Oh, God.
That's good. That's good. It's a little spicy.
Oh.
Let me load your other cracker
No,
up.
fucking no. Don't even. Don't.
Let me
I'm
load
not
your
eating
other
it.
cracker up.
That's fucking
Oh.
disgusting.
Are you kidding me?
You know why you like it?
You know what? Why?
Because it's got like 7 pounds of vinegar in there. It tastes like every pickled thing in the entire universe, and it's horrible. It's horrible.
I don't like the crackers though. I'm just gonna get it out of the can.
I'm gonna try the cracker. Get the pickled pig's feet to wash it.
Oh my
I'd
god,
rather-
this is so good.
You're hot, dude. Your mind and your taste buds are fucked.
This is so good. I'm gonna own this whole can.
Janelle,
Seriously, don't like this?
no, it's horrible. Janelle used to eat those all the time for lunch at Menards, which makes sense why I'd get them at Menards because there's probably like an MRE section there.
Janelle, you understand. This is good.
Those are fucking horrible. You want to give a rating?
My stomach is already in pain though. Gotta finish it.
Dude, you're wild. I can't believe you're going. You're wild.
Finished.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
What do you mean? It's good. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 7.9. No, a 7.7.
I can't let this even get an aggregate 10 rating. So I'll go 1.5.
Are you kidding me? Not that good?
Crackers, I'll go like a 5.
Really? Crackers that good, huh? Yeah.
That was horrible on every on every plane of existence. That was
You know what's funny?
disgusting.
Gage bought that for me to be a joke to think I didn't like it. And it tasted good. So ha! Joke's on Gage.
There was a hot second there. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Are
through
you
that.
kidding me? It was not that bad. I bet you this, $100. I bet if I didn't bring that in here in a can and peel it open in front of you, if I said, "Hey, man, I made this buffalo chicken dip,"
Dude, I used to eat so much like meat out of a can when I grew up with my dad. We had like literal beef in lard cans. So
I bet if I
have
put that-
no problems with that.
I bet that if I put that on some fancy ass plate with some nice garnish next to it or something, you'd be like, bro, absolutely fucking incredible.
Yeah, maybe.
I bet
but
the
you
presentation is what did it for you.
No, I'll tell you what did it for me. It was when I bit the entire cracker and put that enormous amount of buffalo chicken salad from a can in my mouth, and it tasted like every pickled, gnarly thing that's been sitting in a fridge for like 6 weeks that you forget about. That's exactly what that thing tasted like, and it was just disgusting.
Well, you liked it, you know. You like pickles now. Maybe throw some extra mayonnaise on there. You liked it.
Yeah, 1 point, whatever I said, 1.5. Fuck that thing, and fuck you for bringing it, and fuck you, Gage. I think I hit my 10 F count on there.
Oh, what a fun taste test.
So let's get to the segment that everyone's been waiting for. The ranking of the worst 90s songs of all time. Now, the way I would like to do this,
Rank it.
that's a great debate, but I guess we can use
Oh, wait,
the...
no, yeah.
Do we have
debate.
a great...
No. Oh, Streets of Rage.
So, the way that I would like to do this is play a portion of the songs for you guys, but I can't because
Yeah.
it's fine on like everything else, but Facebook will cut our audio instantly and it'll mute for like 15 seconds. So it's just going to mess with Facebook a ton. We did get a lot of requests, which we will be doing later in weeks. So we're going to let's do 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you doing this? What's your format here?
So I'm going to actually pull my phone out. So we're going to keep a list going.
Okay.
So number 1 of this rank is the worst song of the 90s.
Okay.
And whatever the bottom song is, whatever number like 40, 50, 60, however many songs we do, is technically the best of the worst. It's the best song of the 90s compiled on that list.
Okay, so like, are we ranking this? How so?
So we'll pick a song from here, and
Okay.
you and I will debate on where it goes on the list.
Okay.
So technically, the first song we have is going to be the worst song because it's not ranked, really.
Right.
So do you want to pick a few out of here, or do we want to just go top down and check
Just
them out?
randomly throw one out for me, bud. Give me a number generator.
Those were not requests. You're right. Let me get a... Somebody throw like 1 through 10 number in the chat.
Marky Mark will eat anything and rate it high. What? Come on now. I do love food though, you know, especially dirty ass fucking dump food out of a can, I guess. I don't like raisins. I'm not a fan of raisins, and I'm not a fan of apricots. We have a 6 and a 7.
All right. 1, 2, 3. So, number 6 is Lullaby by Sean Mullins. And maybe after, I'll tell you what, after we'll go over the list and we'll play some of the song. Man, everyone's saying 6. There's so many 6s in there. So, Lullaby by Sean Mullins. I actually I put this one up. Fuck this song. I hate it. It's got one, so out of this like 5-minute song, it's got the one part that is somewhat tolerable.
And it's in every song, every 90s movie.
If you've seen like Dawson's Creek or Gilmore Girls or any show like that,
It's like right when they do the kiss scene. You're not playing it, are you?
No.
Oh, it's everything
yeah.
is gonna be all right.
Oh, I hate that. And the guy, but before you even get to that intro part, or the chorus rather, he's like talking to you, like an acoustic talking session.
Yeah,
He's
this
like,
part's weird.
and she was sitting on a park bench. He's just talking in this. He's like mumbling in country, and it's awful. Rockabye, rockabye. I hate that song. So that for me right now, top of the list, easy,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
So
So how are you ranking that then?
it's number 1 right now.
Okay,
and
number
we
one.
can, if we find a worse, if you have an argument for a
Well, obviously it has to be number 1 right now.
yeah,
Yep.
Lullaby. Okay, pick a song.
Oh, I picked 7 because that one came up.
7.
Yeah, JD said 7.
What's the dog? I didn't write the whole.
Baha Men. Who
Yeah.
let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out?
Who? That song fucking sucks.
The song is so bad.
Is that the only lyrics
No.
of that song too?
No. Because they're like, Mama got to be on wrong, but I'm going to be on pop. Beep, bop, boop, boop, beep, beep. Dude, I don't know lyrics. You know this.
You
about
really
me.
don't know
Yeah.
lyrics.
I don't know.
Is it worse than Lullaby?
Yes.
You're gonna.
Absolutely.
I'm not even gonna argue because that song's really,
Eric.
really bad.
Shout out to Eric. So apparently, when Eric back in the day worked at Pet Supplies Plus, he was on a float or something or some sort for the St. Patrick's Day parade here in Bay City, and they played "Who Let the Dogs Out" by Baha Men on loop the whole parade. Eric hates that song with a fiery passion. I put it on one time as a joke because he told me he hated it. He got up and left my house. He got up and walked out the door, dude. He was gone. And I had to be like, I turned it off, man. Come back in.
Who let the dogs
He
out?
hates that song.
Who? That's bad.
He'll
That's
ne- dude, no, he literally, no words were spoken. He got up and just said, okay.
I would say Lullaby is worse, but I really
That's
don't.
fine. That's fine.
No, I don't have a good argument. Like I think "Who Let the Dogs Out" collectively is a worse song. So we'll put that above Lullaby for now. All right, 1 through 10 in the chat. Hit us with a song.
1 through 10 with a number that's not 6 or 7.
Yeah. Blue by Eiffel 65. I don't even know if that's in the 90s. And
It was. I think.
you're wrong. That song's incredible. Unless you watch somebody
They just
karaoke it.
somebody just redid it.
I'm blue.
Well, we got 4.
4.
And 2, but how many?
Oh, I'm so glad this came up. Thank you, Greg. Thank you so much. So, 4 was put up by Mr. Dylan K, who's a
Dylan Keniston.
He's listened to the show forever.
Yes.
He's a big fan. He put Butterfly by Crazy Town. Sugar, baby.
Come my lady, come my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
That song's amazing.
Come my baby, boots about baby.
That song's amazing. I don't know how you can hate that song. I'd imagine if you heard it 1,000 times, you could hate that song. That's not worse than any of the songs on this list right now.
I would not say it's worse than the other 2 songs. I did hear it a lot, and it's not that bad. I really don't think it's that
It's
bad.
not the worst. I mean, this is the worst song of the 90s. There's so many worse songs than that.
So Butterfly, here is a song, and it's sealed with a kiss and a thankiness.
It's kind of bad. Yeah.
So right now, number 1 is "Who Let the Dogs Out." 2 is "Lullaby." 3, being the best song of the 90s, is "Butterfly" by Crazy Town.
I mean, people are just naming songs. I mean, like, do they have to put it on our? You have to request it on the Facebook then to be on this list.
If you want to have your song on our list, because I don't know how many we're gonna do, we'll say like top 50, top 100, something like that. However long we want to do it for. We've got a pinned Facebook post on our VIP channel. So if you don't have Facebook and aren't in that, which we can get you an invite to it, there's a Discord as well. Or you can just shoot us a message on our email, mattyiceandmarkymark@gmail.com. Just send us something, some way of knowing that your song. I can't go through these comment sections on the live. It's too difficult.
Yeah, so you have to put it through there so we can have it on our list.
Yeah. Number 2 from Megan. So number 2, I believe Jeff put this in, is "Achy Breaky Heart" by Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, that one got a lot of people because you can vote on them too. That's like a poll also in the VIP group, and a lot of people don't like this song. Like, holy smokes!
That song sucks. That song's real bad.
I don't hate it.
Where really?
Yeah, I don't. I think yeah.
Mark knows no lyrics.
I don't know lyrics.
Okay.
Heel toe, do-si-do, come on, baby, let's go shopping.
Well, we will be at the
I don't know. I almost think I know him. And then
You're like so close, but
Yeah.
you're so far away. It's amazing.
I don't know.
So at the end of the show, we should be done around 10 o'clock. If you want to stick around, if you can't or want to tune back in, for the after show, we'll play these 5 songs. So if you don't know them, you can hear them. And then that might help us rank it a little better too. So Achy Breaky Heart, it's not worse than Who Let the Dogs Out. I would say Achy Breaky Heart is worse than Lullaby. Do you think Lullaby is worse than it?
No. I like Achy Breaky Heart more than Lullaby.
You like Achy Breaky Heart
It's just
more
so
than
fun
Lullaby.
to make fun of.
I gotta listen. I'll put it. It's not. If you dare say that it's better than Butterfly, you're fucking wild.
Don't threaten me.
I didn't threaten, but
No, it's not. It's not better
Don't
than
break
Butterfly.
my heart, my achy breaky heart.
I might just up and kill this man. And if you break my heart,
My achy breaky heart.
See, it's so fun to make fun of that I think I like it now.
All right, I'll put it. It's not better than Butterfly.
no.
Achy
I'm surprised Dylan hates Butterfly so
breaky.
much.
That's why I'm calling him out, Dylan. I can't
Fuck
believe you
achy
hate.
breaky.
I can't believe. Oh, okay. I can't believe he doesn't like Butterfly. It's got the. It's the thing about
I don't like country music, but that one slaps, bro.
It's that line dancing 90s style, you know, like kick it into country.
Ian posted a thing in the Discord, a Family Guy clip that they took where it was every 90s singer only using the vowel A. And it's kind of true in Achy Breaky Heart. Achy Breaky Heart. Yeah, he really stresses the A's.
I think
for
it's
sure.
mostly they're making fun of Pearl Jam and stuff.
Yeah. I can't. It's a shame that Pearl Jam hasn't ended up on this list yet.
Oh, it will.
I hope so. Because Alive is fucking terrible. But I voted for my one. Okay, last one. Somebody, I did see one. Okay, number 1. Oh, man. Number 1 is Bop by Hanson. That's just a happy song. Why do you gotta hate?
So many people hate on the Bop too. A lot of people.
That song's not that bad.
I hated that song when it came out. I absolutely despise that song because all the girls in school were like, "Oh my God, Zach Hanson, he's so pretty." Funny story about Hanson. I actually had a crush on Taylor Hanson. And my neighbor had a crush on Zach, and then the other neighbor boy had a crush on this one. And then we found out they were dudes. I didn't know. We thought they were girls the whole time. And so
I couldn't tell.
yeah, shout out to Taylor Hanson. I had a crush on you for a little bit, bro.
The mullet anthem.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. Like, I was watching the music videos. I was listening to some of these songs to get them back in my head today as I was writing this down. And Bop, after, I would say if I heard that, because that very much feels like a supermarket in the playlist kind of song. So if you heard that like 10 times throughout your shift at Target or Kroger or whatever, that would be a Wonderwall for me. Easily. That would be a top 10 worst song of my life. But I haven't heard it a whole lot. So bop, shoo bop, dop, bop, song's not that bad. Where do we put it? I mean,
I'm going to say that is the best.
no way. It's gonna.
You
take
are just Mr. Crazy Town. I'm gonna get you Crazy Town on fucking vinyl.
I
You are
will.
loving Butterfly.
I will give up Butterfly eventually.
You are Mr. Butterfly. That's
It's
your theme song. If you were a pro wrestler, you'd be like, bow, bow,
You guys make it sound so good. So the problem is with Butterfly that it's just got such a.
Have you seen the music video?
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching it today.
Okay.
But it's got such a good. Yeah, that guitar that. That's great. There's like 4 notes. Oh,
Come on, lady.
come, my lady. You're my
Alright.
butterfly, my sugar,
Hanson.
baby.
Okay, where's our list at?
All right. So
This is the last one, right?
This is the last one. So just so people know, I think I know where this needs to go. So the worst song, starting at the worst, going to the best.
Yeah.
Worst song of the 90s, Who Let the Dogs Out by Baha Men. Followed by Lullaby by Sean Mullins. Number 3 is Achy Breaky Heart. And then Crazy Town by Butterfly.
I'm going to go Hanson
Between,
after Achy Breaky.
I agree. It's better than Breaky Achy Heart, but worse than Crazy Town.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I think that's fair. and then we'll continue this list next week. So go ahead and submit your picks to have it be on our list. Can we scratch off? We'll get a pen here and scratch off the ones we've already done on this side. So yeah, everything will be ready to go for next week. So tune in next week. We will talk more 90s songs and also beat our meat.
Oh my God. One song, it's on the list. We'll talk about it. And we won't rank it. Ricky put Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden on here. That's a crazy, that's a crazy.
Everyone's entitled to put their own pick out.
They are. And
if you hate it, the song I absolutely hate, we didn't bring that up yet. So my pick is still sitting in there.
Oh, that's gonna be top of the list, more than likely.
But
with how much we hate that song.
Yeah, let's jump into sponsor segment real quick, or do we want to go to Collector's Corner?
Let's do Collector's Corner and then sponsor.
Yes.
So I have gotten some fun stuff recently. So a game that dropped it was like kind of a hidden drop, honestly. I picked it up yesterday from Best Buy. Octopath Traveler 2 got its release this last week, and I saw it when I was going through Best Buy. I picked up another thing from Best Buy that I will bring next week to show off on here. But yeah, I picked that up. I started it. I played maybe 15 minutes of it last night. I will be playing a lot more of it this week. Yeah, that's my one Switch game I picked up. And then
There's no game in it, bro.
it's in my Switch.
Oh.
I have been, instead of collecting 64 NES games, I took a little break from that, a long break actually, but I've been buying a lot of vinyl. And
Yeah, you have
mostly video game vinyl. There's been some other stuff in there.
A lot of vinyls get delivered here.
Yeah, I know. So I picked up 2 vinyl that I have been waiting a year at least for. And I'm super excited for them. Let's see. Yeah, that's the second one. So, they have never released Donkey Kong Country on vinyl. The soundtracks for them. So, getting the original OST of them is almost impossible. I think they did some bootlegs. But a man by the name of Josh Willis released Banana Jams.
Banana Jams.
I don't know how this shows up on the green screen. Oh, it shows up fine. So Banana Jams 1, which is Donkey Kong Country 1, and Banana Jams 2.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That looks sweet.
So these are just kind of remasterings of the Super Nintendo soundtracks, and I've talked about it countless times on here, and I'll never stop talking about how much those soundtracks kick ass. So Donkey Kong Country 1, Donkey Kong Country 2, 2 of the best Super Nintendo soundtracks ever. So I got them on vinyl, and
That's badass.
I did listen to Banana Jams 1. Fantastic.
I'd like to listen to it. Can we put it on afterwards?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I love that. That game's got some good music. Yeah, so I remember I mentioned that I had my bin of like old toys I was going through, and I found even more, and I found in there the original Bop-It. That's right, the original giant baton looking one, not these crazy ones you see at the store now. This is the OG, baby. 1996. It's older than Matt. That's right.
It is.
So we were playing earlier today, and it was fantastic. It was a great time. We were, the hand it mode, like where the 2-player mode, but we were doing it with 3-player. Jason was here, and we were playing it, and it got intense. And Jason, he got very angry when he was being like, "What the fuck? I twisted that. That's bullshit." And it was his look on his face was angry. Like I thought he was actually gonna take the Bop-It and smash it on the table once.
I could see how a lot of those things get smashed.
Yeah.
From how competitive that has.
But you want to play it?
Yeah, I was actually going to ask if you wanted to.
I think it's on 2-player still.
All right, do it.
I think. We'll find out.
Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pass it.
Go.
Twist it. Twist it. Twist it.
Matt's up.
Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Pass it.
Mark's turn.
Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Pass
Matt's turn.
Good call.
Bop it. Pull it. Pass it.
Oh, that was quick.
Mark.
Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pass it.
Matt.
Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pass it.
Oh my God, it's Mark.
Bop it. Pull it. Pass it.
Oh, fuck.
Matt.
Twist it. Pull it. Pass it. Bop it. Bop it. Pass it.
Oh, fuck. Back to Matt.
Twist it.
Yeah, the champ, baby.
Damn it.
Let's go.
Good job.
Yes. So, yes, Bop-It has been very, very fun
That'll never
in the
get old.
house. The original game is so good. It's like the design of it is like harder, like to try and get to that pole. Everyone's got their own strategy of how to hold the thing. Fucking kid is
dude
going
is losing.
ham.
Oh wow, we missed a ton of songs here, or whatever. But yeah, we had some epic competition of
Bop-It.
Lady Luck and Bop-It before the show, and it
Yes.
got us. That game of Bop-It got me hype.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Matt got we got a really good video, which he's going to put on our Facebook and everything and Instagram and all that jazz of, it got down to the finals with Matt and I, and he played some mind games with me, and it totally fucked me up, and I got really mad about it,
Yeah.
and it's all caught on
Mark,
video, so.
Mark is undefeated on Bop-It. I couldn't really get into his head here because I couldn't like look at him or anything.
Yeah, he fucked with me and he beat me. It was my first loss tonight, and I was very upset about it. So you'll see my reaction in that video.
But people are entitled to their wrong opinions. So thank you for shouting out the vinyls. Banana Jams is great, Luke. Ian said underwater levels,
Oh, so
usually the worst stages, but the best music.
So good.
You're not wrong, but
Yep.
they always do have the best music.
Yep.
Okay, sponsor segment? Yeah, let's do some sponsor segment.
We'll run through those real quick.
And then
All
get
right.
into film freaks or store stories.
I can
after
just
that.
do all of them if you want me to.
Wow, rude.
Okay, no, I won't. All right, Lure Lawn Care and Snow Removal. That is right. If you guys, all this snow coming down like crazy, Lure Lawn Care and Snow Removal is here. I fucking forgot to write down the phone number. Guess he's getting a free week of sponsorship.
Good job.
But you
Mark.
can find Lure Lawn Care and Snow Removal on Facebook. That is right. Hit them up. Man, Chris will take care of you. I've actually called him twice this last week. I'm not going to lie. I've been super busy at work. I've called Chris up. He comes out here, cleans up my driveway, does an amazing job, hits it with the snow blower, gets it real. He does everything real nice for you, man.
Oh, I got you, bud.
And yeah, so hit up Lure Lawn Care and Snow Removal. And just right now, our assistant just brought in the phone number. That's 989-890-1153. Lure Lawn Care and Snow Removal. And also, guys, when the snow melts, he also does your lawn and your landscaping too. He does a bunch of stuff, all that mulch and everything he can take care of.
So, of course, one of the longest sponsor of the show, Crazy Quarters Arcade. They have got Guardians of the Galaxy pinball machine and their bejeweled, it's the 4-player cabinet, right? Their bejeweled 4-player cabinet up and running. Of course, they have their tournaments on Wednesdays at 6:30 for pinball. Pop on in, check out the new games. They
yeah.
are the oldest sponsor of the show, and we love them so much.
Yes, and Guardians of the Galaxy is a blast. If you guys haven't played it yet, it's so good. Hold on a sec. Fucking kid. Snow day. Hype.
Yep.
So yeah, Bejeweled though, man, it's super fun. If you guys want, man, like I know a lot of ladies in my life love Bejeweled. It is like you got a lot of people. Shout out to Brenda, huge Tetris fan. She's like a Tetris maniac. She's into Bejeweled and stuff. I know a few people. Amanda was in the Bejeweled. There's a lot of people I know that really, really love that game. So we're excited at Crazy Quarters to have that up and running, ready to go. One Up Games, D&D on Monday nights. That's right. If you want to get into Dungeons and Dragons, try it out. Monday nights, that's when they have their Adventures League. Also, all you Smash punks out there, all you Smash kids I always make fun of all the time, If you want to play Smash Brothers Thursday, it's Stock Check Thursdays at 1UP Games. Super Smash Brothers, you want a place to play, go to 1UP Games in Bay City. Check out their Thursday night tournaments. And also, they have pinball tournaments going on in their Saginaw location, too. Check with their Discord. Get all ready for those events. And Northern Memory. That's right. We have Northern Memory, our newest sponsor. You can contact Doug, area code 231-218-3472. He will help you out with amazing furniture. That's right. He's got a lot of rustic wood furniture, charcuterie boards, charcuterie boards, and also butcher blocks, all that stuff. He makes it right there out of black walnut. Literally Chinese elm. There's so many different crazy woods that he makes it out of. So
literally some of the nicest woodworking, like homemade woodworking stuff I've ever seen, and I own some of it, and it's fucking amazing. So give him a call.
yes, definitely.
Mark.
Yep.
You have a store story.
I do. Oh my God, I forgot about this. Thank God you didn't. Oh yeah, Ian. I got you, Doug. I got you. All right, so store stories. Tuesday at the arcade. Holy smokes, we were busy. Not Tuesday, Saturday. I don't know why I had Tuesday on my mind.
Tuesday, that's like the day
That's
that you
tomorrow.
guys are closed.
Yeah, Tuesday. Not busy at all. Absolutely not busy. They're closed. Saturday was nuts. Super busy. I appreciate everybody coming out to Crazy Quarters, fighting through all this weather, the snow, going out and still having fun. That's what it's all about, man. Don't let the weather hold you down. Go out there, have some fun at the arcade. And they did. Saturday was packed. Let's see. I had a couple people, man. You know, and we're pretty busy. For some reason, I got kind of emo. I was just having a rough day. You know, I'm going through some stuff, my personal life and everything.
Man,
So I was just kind of down and out near the end of the night there. It was just, you know, I was just worn out. I was tired. Dealing with things, you know, going through divorce and all that stuff. It's tough. But yeah, so this dude started talking to me, and he actually started opening up to me. This dude's been in there before. He had a birthday party, and he's very nice. He's a very nice guy. I can't remember his name, but man, he's so cool. He spends a lot of money there. He's got like 100 kids, and every time I see him all the time because he brings his kids back for the birthday party. They're super cool. They clean up after themselves. They spend a lot of money. They have a lot of fun. Awesome people. So yeah, he was telling me that I was just like, he was like, "What's up, man?" And he started opening up to me and stuff. And we actually had a heart to heart. It was cool. And he's like, "Oh man, well, it could be worse." And I'm like, "Are you all right, man? What? Like, you could be me." I'm like, "What do you mean? You seem like you're cool." He's like, "Take a look at this." And he opens his mouth and he's missing like 6 of his front teeth.
oh man.
And I'm like, "Whoa, dude!" Like he had those teeth last time I saw him. And he's like, "Yeah, blasted out all the teeth in my front of my mouth, man." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "How'd you do that?" Straight up, he goes, "Oh man, so I was in the hot tub, right?"
What the fuck?
I was just chilling in the hot tub, and you know, hey, it was a long day of work. I was chilling in the hot tub, and you know, I had me a couple beers in the hot tub, just relaxing and everything. You know, all the snow. It's real nice to sit in the hot tub. Well, anyway, I used to be into painkillers real bad, but you know, I cut that out. I don't do that anymore because my kid told me about weed. And I've been smoking a lot of weed, and it's been helping a lot. And I'm like, "Well, that's cool, man. Yeah, it's good to not, you know, be on pills and stuff. That's awesome." And he's like, "Yeah, but I don't realize, you know, getting in the hot tub and smoking weed will really fuck you up, man." And I'm like, "Oh, shit, dude, for real?" Yeah, I've actually heard that before.
Wow.
And he's like, "Yeah, man, I was slanging a couple brews, and I started smoking a couple J's in there, man. I got fucked up." And then he's like, "I got out of the hot tub, and I was just like, whoa, and just bam, dude, I just face planted right off the deck." Just smashed his whole face open and busted up all of his teeth and shit.
Poor guy.
And I'm like, "Yeah, Yeah, I'm feeling a little better about my situation now, man. Yeah, so yeah, shout out to that dude for cheering me up with describing his painful face plant. And then like I said, Saturday was very busy. And there was times when there's a time in the day when Gage isn't there quite yet. Dom's already left, and it's very busy, like just me there. And then I was trying to get to the bathroom, make sure there's toilet paper in there, trying to get up front, make sure there's change in the change machines. I'm just kind of moving around, selling pretzels and stuff. You're moving fast when it gets busy. Well, anyway, there was this bigger lady that was she was built like a linebacker. I'm not saying she was like Jabba the Hutt big, but I'm like, she was like stout and tall.
Yeah.
So I was walking, I was trying to get around the side there, and it was like that one moment, like there's the wall right here, and here's me trying to get past real quick, and I saw her starting to do the turn, the quick roll turn. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit. And I did. I was like, excuse me, and then nope, didn't have enough time.
Oh, man.
I just got checked into the boards, dude, hard. This linebacker chick just knocked me right into the wall, man. I was
How'd that go for the rest of the day for you?
I was okay, but I felt bad more for her because she was totally embarrassed.
I mean, it happened.
And I was like, oh no, you're fine. That was my bad. I shouldn't have walked back there. As I'm like kind of hobbling away.
Yeah.
I got totally lit up though, dude.
From
The checked into the boards.
Oh
yeah.
you just got.
No, I'm not kidding you.
You gotta watch out, man.
I'm not kidding you. It like knocked me off my feet. Like I'm not talking like a little bump. I'm talking like Ray Lewis,
full...
Baltimore Ravens, fucking middle linebacker, checked into a wall. Yeah.
Did it hurt your pride more than anything?
Yeah, a little bit. There was a lot of people there that saw it.
I don't blame you.
But I got back up off the ground and was like, "Oh, you're good. That was my bad."
Oh shit. I'm gonna play.
Oh. So yeah, that was Store Stories.
Okay.
It was a busy Saturday.
Are you ready for Film Freaks?
I'm ready.
Can you do me a favor?
I'll try.
Can you fix that light? Can you bring the light closer?
Oh my god, man. Please. The show is almost...
I know, but it's this stuff.
It's been like that the whole
I know when I
show.
didn't see it, and it can get fixed super easy. I mean, almost easy. That works. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
I
sure.
appreciate
it really
you so
helped
much. I mean, it did a little. Not really at all.
It didn't help it
It
at
wasn't
all.
doing that last week. Why was it
Recording.
Whatever. Anyway, it's Film Freaks time, and we have a new song for the
What?
Film Freaks segment.
Ian's dream came true?
Shout out to Ian for it. We'll see if Universal hits us with a copyright claim for that. Possibility high, but that's okay. That's all right, because we don't have ads on our YouTube, so you. All right, so as I said earlier, I am continuing with the Marvel trend. So Rosemary, Sarah, and I are all watching the Marvel movies in cinematic order and ranking them. So we watched Thor, the original Thor, and then Marvel's Avengers, and then Iron Man 3, which we did skip Thor, The Dark World. We will go back and watch that. We didn't want Dude, we didn't want to do 2 Thors in a row.
We've already fucked it up.
I don't care. I truly do not care.
I like Dark World.
I'm going to watch.
You just skipped it and went right to Iron Man 3.
Yeah, and I can't wait to talk about that movie. I am excited to watch Thor 2. I couldn't handle enough. I couldn't handle 3 movies in a row with Thor, because Thor 1 is not good. The first Thor is not great. He's covered in so much makeup, it's unreal. There is more makeup on that man than a Kardashian, and he's just not likable. He's super not likable at all in the first Thor. He kind of has a developing character right at the tail end of the movie. But the whole movie, you're kind of like, man, fuck this guy. And I don't remember watching Thor, so it was like almost a first viewing for me because it's been so long. I'm not a fan. I mean, it's a Marvel movie, so it's not like it was horrible. So I ranked that a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Now, we went to Marvel Avengers, and
Are you doing your letterbox as you do this?
I need to update my letterbox.
Okay.
I've got notes on my phone for it.
Okay, that's good.
So we move on to Marvel Avengers. I have been arguing with Rosemary about she ranks Age of Ultron above the original Avengers movie, which is just madness to me. But we haven't watched it yet, so I can't say that for sure. But out of my ranking, I'm putting. What would you put the original Avengers at out of 5 stars? It's tough because Infinity War and Endgame.
It has to be
came out.
in 0.5s.
I mean, you can, yeah.
Probably 3.5 or 4.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
My bad.
I didn't shut that phone off. 3.5 or 4.
Yeah.
I think I give the original Avengers a 4.5 because
Yeah.
I just really like that movie. I can't find anything wrong with that movie other than the fact that other Avengers movies have come out since then that are just so much better.
I like it more than Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I think I will too, but there's a chance. I mean, you never know. I've only seen Age of Ultron maybe once or twice. So,
Hell yeah, she does, Ian. Ian said on the other hand, Natalie Portman makes anything worth watching.
she was all right in Thor. And so was
Queen Amidala.
Dr. Savell or whatever. So, yeah, and I almost ranked the original Avengers at a 5 because I can't find anything wrong with that movie. It's such a fucking good movie. I love it.
Hawkeye needs to be wearing more purple and a mask.
Oh my god.
I want Hawkeye to be Hawkeye.
I get it.
I don't like this
Hey, I used to be an MMA fighter. Look at me. I got a tank top on.
I don't mind Hawkeye because I didn't read the comics.
I want purple mask, old Avengers, arcade cabinet, Hawkeye.
I got to think more about the Avengers rating. I'm at a 4 or 5 on it right now. Might be a 5. Doesn't go down to a 4 for me. And then we get to Iron Man 3. This movie got so much hate, and I'm going to get so much flack for this.
You're just okay.
That movie's fucking awesome.
Oh, get out of here.
What? I would love to understand why people hate it so much other than the fact that they changed up the Mandarin. And I like how they changed it up. I enjoy the fake Mandarin because he's funny. He's super funny. And it's not like the whole movie is just like Thor Ragnarok or Thor Love and Thunder where it's just comedy, 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 comedy. It's not. It's just fucking badass. You see the downfall of Iron Man and the part where he's a mechanic without his suit and he's in Tennessee fighting the extremist guys with, like nothing basically. I really like it. And the kid is not super annoying like everyone said he was. I don't get the hate of that movie. I truly cannot find why people hate it. So
on
Iron Man 3.
I think it just drags on too long and it's just lame. That's my thing. I didn't really care about the Mandarin thing. I really didn't.
Oh man.
I mean, I could see why people were upset about it when it happened because like Mandarin was one of the biggest villains for Iron Man. So,
And I'm coming into this with basically no comic knowledge. I didn't read the comics. I never read the light novels of the comic series. So people that really care about that stuff, I understand. I just really enjoyed that movie. I would give Iron Man 3 at least a 4.
no way.
Yeah, I'm going 4 on Iron Man 3.
Okay.
I really like that movie.
All right, that's good. No,
And
and it's your opinion.
And it's bad. He blows up all his suits at the end, and it's just cool. I like it. So that's my film freaks. How about you, Mark?
I watched this movie last night on Netflix. It's called Jexy. It's got Adam Devine in it from like Workaholics and stuff. I love that guy. He's hilarious. And Jexy was pretty funny. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's pretty much like his phone breaks, and he's so like he's like all these kids nowadays that are just obsessed with their phones, or pretty much everyone nowadays that are just always having their phones in their face.
Yeah.
Because that's everyone now. I mean, I hate to admit it, but that's me. That's you. That's everyone, especially you. Except you don't text people back when you're fucking still on your phone all day.
I'm not on my phone all day. I don't make TikToks, man.
Well, I do, and I'm on my phone all the time.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
I can always count on you to text back.
Yeah, for sure. I'm hardwired in, buddy.
Yeah, man, you are linked to that thing.
Yeah, and it sucks. But that's what it is. Well, anyway, yeah, Jexy's is like a Siri. It's like an AI, and you know when his iPhone breaks, he has to get a new phone. And Wanda Sykes is in this movie, and she is fucking hilarious. Best part of the whole movie is Wanda Sykes. She literally plays someone who works at a phone store / phone repair place.
Oh man.
And the lines she uses are fucking great. It's like when I worked at 1UP Games, and just some of the lines that, like, some of the stuff that the techs would wish they could say to customers is what she says, and it is so good.
I need to watch that.
There's
movie.
like, he brings the phone to her, and it's in 3 pieces, and she's like, "How in the fuck do you expect me to fix this?" She's just like, "It's 3 pieces of it. I don't even think this is a part of a phone. Did you just pick this up off the street?" And like, she's just going off, and then there's one part when she's like, "Don't ever fucking come back here." Like,
It's
so-
like
so
the print, the copy center thing. It's like the
Yeah.
strip out.
Yep. So yeah, it's super good. Well, anyway, he agrees to some sort of clause in the contract for this Jexy phone, and it pretty much just can control his whole fucking life pretty much, and is a total bitch. And it's good. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's a very funny movie. That one movie, what was it again? That like Her.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a funnier version of that movie, not all weird and creepy and stuff. So
Inside joke for Eddie, because I know he'll be listening. The guy on the cover of Her looks like Matt Takar from he was our tech at Media Reload. They look identical, just different hair color.
Joker. Joker,
Oh, is that Joaquin Phoenix in Her?
I believe.
Yeah, well, he looks nothing like
Maybe
he
it
does
is.
in the Joker.
Pretty sure it is.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Film Freaks.
Hell yeah.
With my very unpopular opinion on Iron Man 3, a fucking great Iron Man movie. The second best Iron Man movie.
I'm sorry, my head just moved. I had to itch.
It's better than 2.
Come on, are you kidding me?
Oh,
2 is way better.
2 is
Whiplash. Yeah, Whiplash is sweet. The opening scene of Iron Man 2 is better than that whole fucking trash movie. When he comes in, you got fucking Shoot to Thrill playing from AC/DC. Boom, he hits the fucking ground, looks up. Oh, shoot the thrill.
Look, Iron Man 2 has my favorite part of the Iron Man movies, the trilogy, where he creates like the new element. That's my favorite part in the entire trilogy of Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
When he's building the new like arc reactor for himself. I think 1 is just a fucking incredible movie. Iron Man 1 is amazing.
That's right. Pepper Potts. She is so annoying in that movie in Iron Man 3. Thank you, Natalie.
She's not even in it.
Didn't she like, when did she turn into like an Iron Man? Isn't that the one?
No, she kind of turns in. So the opening scene in the movie, their house gets blown up, and he like fucking Naruto sends the Iron Man suit to Pepper Potts, and she saves the botanist lady. And then at the end of the movie, she gets turned into one of the extremis people.
What a dumb boss.
Oh my god,
That is such a lame boss.
dude.
It's
Please,
just a bunch of your old suits, man.
but no, it's not. That's not the boss.
That's the boss.
The boss is the extremis guy, Aldrich Killian. He's like a fucking magma man. And then it's a bunch of his lackeys. His suits are like his band, his like Iron Man's Justice League. They all help defeat the
Aldrich
extremis
Killian's
guys.
a bitch.
And he fucking Iron Man or Tony Stark hops into like 7 different suits throughout the end scene because one gets blown up and he'll jump from that into another one. It is awesome. Please go watch that because I know you've
watched
seen
that in a while.
I know you've seen it one time and you
I
saw
have
it
not.
in theaters.
I saw it in theaters and I watched it because I rewatched all the Marvel movies.
Oh yeah, but you were drinking and smoking
in
So
a
that
hot
doesn't-
tub.
That doesn't count.
In a hot tub.
I know. You guys, all the haters of Iron Man 3 are fucking wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay, bud.
And I got 2 people in here helping me out. David and Greg, 2 is the worst, and they like 3. I love you guys. You're awesome. Stay classy.
Okay,
Let's
whatever.
get into the D&D update and watch our viewership fade away.
Well, with that amazing intro,
No, I'm just kidding.
let me
That's
tell you
just-
about D&D Update. We're playing again. It's Lost Minds of Phandelver. It's the beginning campaign. I've played it once before, but this time my kid's playing. So it's pretty cool. Reed.
What?
Yeah, Reed's joined the campaign. And, yep, he is a dragon-born barbarian by the name of King Dragon. And he does not take shit from anyone. This kid has cut so many goblins' heads off already. Last night, he cut this fucking dude right in half. Just halved him. And he cut a door in half in the same process. He is a beast. And he's making me proud. Barbarian. Biff would be happy. So King Dragon, you don't mess with. My character is a super old turtle wizard. That's right, I'm playing a wizard.
I like it.
And he's a turtle. And his name is Merlangelo. It's like Michelangelo mixed with Merlin. See what I did there? Merlangelo. And he's super old.
It's like Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda.
I talk like this the whole entire campaign.
Oh, I'm sure that's enjoyable. I like it.
When we first started talking like this, everyone was laughing. Everyone thought it was funny. But then about 4 hours in, it's not really funny anymore. And now everyone's just kind of like, when's this old man going to finish his turn?
So yeah, I'm very much enjoying talking and playing Merlangelo. Shout out to Jeff. He 3D printed me a badass figure of a turtle wizard because you can't really find them. They don't make them like wizards. So I primed him, and he's getting ready to get painted. So I'm very excited to start painting again, man. So that's D&D update. It's just cool to have Reed playing in his first campaign, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is super badass, actually.
Yep.
Well, very nice D&D update. I like it. Was short, sweet, and
You know,
I like that you got
when
Master
when you
Oogway
get a build up, to come in being like,
What? Watch our viewers do this.
I was
Because
trying
I'm
to
too
make
busy
it.
jerking off Tony Stark over here.
And with that, let's get into our memory.
okay.
So,
Baby, it's cold outside.
baby, it's cold outside. I don't know if you can see where we're at, but this road behind us is fucked. It's super fucked. And that's what my drive was like to the Arsenal studio today.
It's like pestilence too.
Yeah, I don't. This light is just
Bubonic
making me.
plague.
This is the most. I hate it.
It's okay.
One day we'll
It's
have.
it's the sun coming down. It's our shadow.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
So I had a magnificently horrible drive here. It took me. It usually takes me 40 minutes. It took me an hour and a half to get here today, and I'm looking at. I don't know if I said this on the show earlier. I may have, so I apologize if I have.
you did.
Oh, I did.
Go ahead.
So I look at my GPS and it's like accidents all over the main roads. So I'm like, my car's doing all right. There's a lot of snow and ice on the ground, but I think we can make it. So I'm taking these back ass ways to get here because I can take they're not necessarily, they're country roads, but they're not like just like gravel and dirt. They're paved roads. And it's
But you're avoiding idiots driving.
That was the main thing. It's like I can keep to these country roads, drive at my speed, drive in the middle of the road, so I'm not
Yes.
going in a ditch or whatever.
Yeah.
And that worked. It worked out great for me. It took a long time, but there are certain spots like I was fine, and then I turned down a road and saw an SUV just firmly imprinted in the ditch, like they were just like nose down.
That's
in
when
the
you
ditch.
roll by real slow and go, "Hey, you can't park there."
I rolled by and I made sure nobody was in there. Not that I could do much to help them, but I wanted to make sure there wasn't like someone dying. So there was nobody in the car, thankfully. But that's when I started like, oh shit, this is kind of getting serious now. And as I was thinking that, the road disappears and I do not see ditches on either side. There's no physical marker for the ditches.
I've had that happen.
Oh, it was terrifying.
You got to use well, it's scary in your situation because you have those ditches. I would always use the mailboxes to help me.
Those helped a lot, and occasionally I would catch a little bit of the middle line.
Yeah.
And I would see it, and I'd put it right in the front, right in the middle of my car.
Mm-hmm.
But it got me thinking when we were talking about memory. It's like we live in Michigan. We've had a lot of horrible drives.
Oh yeah,
So
brother.
let's talk about a couple
I've
of
been
them.
in the game for a while.
I think you probably have some real good ones. I'll talk about a couple. So one of my favorite in my Saturn view Or no, it was in my Trailblazer. Blazy, my Trailblazer.
Lazy.
I went down to Great Lakes Crossing with Jason and his friend Corinne. Was that her name?
I don't know.
I think her name was Corinne.
You always
Natalie would
had
know.
random new chicks showing up every other New Year's.
Yeah.
That one fucking was a dud.
That was an interesting experience. But we went down there to go to Round 1 Arcade and The Shape of Water and go see The Shape of Water. We couldn't go to the arcade because it was closed. That was right when COVID hit. But we did see A Shape of Water, which is a fantastic movie. It wasn't snowing on the way there, but when we left the movie, it was absolutely a whiteout.
Oof.
So it's like maybe, I don't know, midnight, 12:30, and we're on our way back to Bay City, and I'm driving on the highway, and it's pure white. There are no lines anywhere.
Oof.
And it's like a whiteout. I can barely see. Luckily, there's nobody on the road, so it's not like I need to stay in lanes.
That's the thing. I'm okay with driving in the snow. No problem. It's the other people that don't know how to drive in the snow that you got to watch out for. They're fucking morons.
Yep. And thankfully, I didn't have any of that. So it was a super smooth drive back, but it was just like, if that would have been like 7 or 8 traffic, fuck that. We're parking somewhere. The one time I can remember, and it was right at the tail end of my Trailblazer being around for a good reason. We were driving back from all the way up in like Tawas, where my ex is Karina. Thank you.
Oh, Tawas. Yeah. That's
Yeah. So
the special way to say Traverse City. Tawas City.
Tawas. So that was really good job. So my ex's family lived near Alpena. So we drove down from there, and the drive was fine. And then we got to Standish, and it looked completely fine on the roads. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen, because it was like pure black ice. And I was going 15 miles an hour, and I would just gradually start to fishtail out of nowhere. Yep. I'm not even like turning the wheel, just my whole back end would freak out, and I'd readjust it. But that went on for like a half hour, and I was white knuckling my fucking steering wheel all the way to Bay City. And I find out a few months later that I take my car in to get it fixed, or it might have even been like 2 months later.
Yeah.
I take my car in to get fixed, and they're like, yeah, you shouldn't be driving this. This could like kill you at any point in time, because everything on my car was fucked up, like all my axles and stuff like that. So that's when I traded that car and got my new one, which my old car probably killed someone. So shout out to them. I apologize.
So here's the thing. I've been a Subaru. Any Subi club in the house. If you ain't in the Subi club, you should be, unless you are a big truck guy or something dumb. But yeah, Subi club. Subarus can handle the snow. They can take it down, no problem. I love my Subaru, all-wheel drive, been Berlin since day one. I love Subarus. I can handle the snow. It's awesome. Ice is a different story. It doesn't matter what you're driving. Ice will fuck you up. So even with nice snow tires and all that stuff, what's the anti-lock brakes?
Oh, ABS.
ABS, yeah.
Automatic braking system.
ABS, yeah. So I had those, and sometimes when you drive a car doesn't have those, you get used to the tap dance trick, which is, I like it more because it's like something I'm used to. It's natural. So when you have it where you just have to slam on the brakes and let it do its thing, it sucks. Mm-hmm. But you eventually get used to it. Subarus, loved them forever. Still do. I still drive one. I had one. I was driving it. Roads were fine. Roads were perfectly fine. It was when I worked at Target. I went to turn right in into the parking lot there at Target. It was just a sheet of ice. Didn't know it because everything else was fine. That was a sheet of ice. Turned right, slid, bam, hit the curb. Fucking ice got me. Yep. Well, anyway, when I hit that curb, just the worst. Something happened with the frame. It fucking wrecked it. So something happened with the Subaru. Now, when I got up to like, I would drive it fine, it'd be perfect. But if there was any snow, just like a dust of snow on the ground, if I got over like 30 miles an hour, it would start doing the fishtail thing, just like what you were talking about.
Terrifying.
So yeah, I didn't realize that until I was driving to Traverse City for Christmas one year, and it was the scariest fucking drive up north. Amanda was like, "Why are you freaking out so much?" And I'm like, "This car is fucked. We can't drive it." And so she actually pulled off, and then she's like, "I can do it." And she started driving, and she's like, "Yeah, there is something terribly wrong with this car." I'm like, "Yeah."
Did you guys even make it up?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it was so slow, and I remember I couldn't go fast. And like semis were passing us, and it was a shitty weather. Yeah,
That's a
super
terrifying.
terrible. Yeah.
Oh man, when I worked at Media Reload and we set up the Utica location, there was one. I mean, we set it up at, of course, the perfect time of year. Late December, early January is when we fucking opened that store. And I remember leaving that store because it closed at 9 o'clock at night to a 2-hour trip to Bay City. It was a 4-hour trip for me one night because the highways were a sheet of ice and there was probably 6 inches of snow on top of that. And I had semis, like there's just ass to ass traffic. And I've got semis doing 65 through this shit in the lane next to me, just flying. And dude, when those things move by you, they'll move your car. And there were multiple times I almost spun that bitch out because those semis were pushing so crazy against us.
So yeah, I got so used to driving the Subaru. So when I did have to trade that car in, so whoever rebought that probably died. Also, we've killed 2 people.
We
now.
killed 2 people with their cars.
So when that happened, Amanda got a Dodge Journey, and then I ended up getting her old car, which was a fucking shitbag Pontiac Grand Am, fucking not all-wheel drive. And I got used to driving that Subaru shit. So like I remember just getting stuck in snow, and I'm like not used to this. And I'm like, this is so dumb. So like I'm just having to push it and shovel my way out. I'm like, why do people have cars? Why do people have cars that aren't all-wheel drive? This is the dumbest thing ever. It's terrible. So yeah, that happened. And then one time we were remodeling my dad's cabin up at Drummond Island, and it was a mega ice, super mega storm. And we would go up there for the weekend and work on it. Well, anyway, it was so bad they shut down the Mackinac Bridge, and we were up on Drummond Island, so we were trapped up there, dog. So there, I was kind of pumped because I was like, "Fuck yeah, I don't have to go back to school now. Can't. Sorry, teach. Can't go. You know, I can't come back. I'm stranded." So it was cool. I got to miss out on some school because of that. So
That comment. So I had one thing happen. So I grabbed some T-Bell before I came here today because it was a stressful drive and I was hungry. So I decided, because my car wasn't getting stuck. I have an all-wheel drive car. It was fine. But I didn't want to chance the drive-through. It just seems like a bad idea. So I park my car and I'm about to go in. And there's a couple in I think it was a Chrysler 300 or something like that. It was a nicer car than that. But they were just having a real tough time getting out of that parking lot. And I'm like, I'm fine. I got my boots on. Let me help these guys. So I go, like, I'm about to walk into Taco Bell. I see they're struggling. So I go and like help them. The guy gets out to help me push. And the gal is driving the car just fine. Like, they're moving, no problem. They're not running the tires, but she's not committing. She'll like back up just fine, go forward, and then just stop. It's like, you gotta go. So I get behind to kind of give him a push, and the guy is back there with me, and I like motion her to back up so that we can get some traction. And she gets out and she's like, "Hey, if you know how to do this better, you can hop in the driver's seat and take care of it. I'm just a girl." And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, let's shut that down. I'm like,
you're helping them and they're giving you attitude.
She did. And I'm like, no, you're fine. You're doing fine. Just back up and we're going to push you. Just go that way so you can get to a dry spot or a not super icy spot. So she gets in, barely need to push her to get out because she was fine. She's moving too fast for the guy. I'm like, dude, you gotta hop in. Like, you can't. She's not gonna stop. So the dude pulls the door and he's getting completely dragged by the car. And I'm like, just hop in, man. And he's like dragging his feet, holding onto the door and shit. And he finally gets in. She's like, thank you so much. Like, I'm going to go get food now.
Yeah.
That was quite the experience today.
Yeah, I've had a few where I've helped people out. But yeah, the car I had, that one that, you know, wasn't all-wheel drive. I remember I was going to Best Buy and it was I was running late, and the way the parking lot was behind my house there, I had there was like a house parked behind it and there's another car, and then I remember I was just like forward, back, and I was getting so annoyed, and I kept getting it more and more every time, and I was just getting pissed because I was running late, and I just said fuck it, forward, and then I was backing up, and I just fucking just all gas on fucking back, and I made it through. Problem is I made it way through. I fucking turned that bitch, slid, hit the car fucking behind me. I said fuck it, I put it in drive and went.
Oh my God.
Old hit and run Riker, baby. Let's go.
I may have had one of those in my time too.
Yeah, you did.
But we'll never talk about that.
Outside.
Nope. Don't even drop.
Outside,
don't even outside
that one place.
Yeah,
over
the
there.
place.
That's not even open anymore.
That's true. God, that was such a
yeah.
what a horrible night.
Old hit and runs.
Okay, that is going to wrap up the show. If you are still on the stream, stay tuned. We're gonna listen to those 5 songs we ranked earlier. But for anyone that is listening, we appreciate you sticking to the end. Tune in next week for the Beat Your Meat Challenge 2023, hosted by Matty Ice and Marky Mark. And we will rank 5 more 90s songs.
Yep, the
next week
Beat
as
Your
well.
Meat 2023. We're going to taste test 10 exotic meat sliders. You aren't going to want to miss that. So make sure you tune in next week.
And yeah, we appreciate you guys. And we will see you next week on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Peace.
Okay, got that stopped. Let me just... I can't save it, so that's fine.
Why can't you save it?
Because I don't have the keyboard. Oh, maybe I don't need to. We'll just save project. Bam.
Well, I can write something real quick.
Just do like literally anything, just so we can make sure this gets saved. Don't worry, guys. We'll be back in a sec. That's fine. Poe. Thank you. Okay, so let's do... Peace out, guys. Don't beat your meat too hard. Greg, you got to stay. Whoa, don't leave. You got to stay. We're going to listen to these songs. So, just to recap our song list, for the worst songs of the 90s, ranked by us, voted on by you. At number 1, we have Who Let the Dogs Out. Number 2, Lullaby. Number 3, Achy Breaky Heart. Number 4, Bop. And number 5, Crazy Town, or Butterfly by Crazy Town. So,
are we going to get muted?
Probably.
All right.
So for
hopefully they don't mute the whole show.
No, they won't. They'll mute the
fuck them
end.
Anyway.
They'll mute the end of it. YouTube's gonna be fine.
Yep.
So if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch,
That's what matters.
you guys will be fine. Facebook sucks. So if
You know this Ron P guy?
no, but he has been waiting to link with you since I met you.
Oh.
Ron P Media, Ron P TV. What's up, Ron? He's got his own TV.
Yeah. So media too.
Should we start with the best song or the worst song?
Give him a surprise.
All right.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Oh man.
Who let the dogs
Eric just broke something. Oh, there's lyrics. Nice.
and everybody having a ball.
Huff, huff, yippee-yi-yo.
Tell the fellas starting in calling.
I know girls sounded like oh.
I have a poor one shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who? Who? You know what this song's about?
No. So
It's about ugly chicks.
oh, okay.
And like
I
when
know
ugly,
Janelle. I'm
ugly
sorry.
chicks are in the bar or something.
Yeah, Janelle said so earlier, but
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was about Who Let the Dogs Out or
Makes me like
Lullaby.
the song more. It does. It does.
Who let the dog? All right.
Misogynistic Mark over here.
Yeah, Yeah, you know that's a good persona for you.
Yeah, that's what
It'll change eventually.
That's what I've been labeled as, so I might as well play the gimmick.
I think you've self-labeled yourself that.
No, you've called me it. Dom's called me it. Other women have.
You have been a little vile, not vile. You've been a little.
I'm in love, baby. Come on.
I mean, you're getting it. We'll see a change in Mark eventually, and I don't think it's going to be too far out. So Facebook is not muted from now, which is cool. So let's listen to Lullaby.
This is your favorite one.
This
right?
is the
Yeah,
second.
the beginning is so bad.
This is the second worst song of the '90s. I fucking hate this song.
Oh.
You'll know the chorus though.
Oh yeah, the beginning is so good. It's just imagine you walk into a bar and this guy just starts talking to you. After the team loses or something.
Oh man, fucking achy breaky heart.
Oh
time, buddy.
yeah, get strapped in. This is Jeff's favorite. This is what he voted for his least favorite.
Good job. Shout out to all of you that did make it to the end. We truly appreciate you.
Yes, after show party. Snow day tomorrow. I don't have to get
There's-
up early.
There
Reed's
is
partying.
There's Achy Breaky 2 featuring Billy Ray Cyrus by Buck22.
No. Oh, come on. Hell yeah. You're going to walk into that bar and this is on? Hell yeah. You can burn my vow. You can burn my clothes up when I'm gone. Or you can tell my friends just what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back to the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Bow, bow. Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. Or you can tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill his man. Woo!
It's not worse than Lullaby, though.
No, it's not. It was a fucking... I mean, come on, man. You're at a fish fry at some random bar. You don't know if you're going to get stabbed. Who cares? That song comes on, you feel safe.
Yeah. You feel something.
You feel something.
Man, you type in 3 M's and I'm going to tell you what song comes up. Bop.
Man, you know, like the toothless lady
I think
at the end of the counter kind of gives you that look like, what's up? What's up?
I'm going to
feller?
break his achy breaky
Yeah,
heart.
what's up, feller?
What's up,
Sitting by the
feller?
popcorn machine like, hey, baby.
Hi, baby.
Taylor. I had a crush on him.
It's bad, but it's not the worst. I think every bad 90s song had a chorus that everyone loves to sing along with. You're not wrong. They had absolutely the worst lyrics, but they can write a damn good chorus.
JD, I've been trying to get back in the studio, Elemental P. It's just tough. I'm trying to line up schedules with Casey Murda. Hopefully it happens soon.
And this, according to us, voted by you, is the best song in the 90s.
Oh, Matt's song. This is Matt's jam right here. He shows up to work. Fuck yeah.
Oh, this will get me fucking hype.
Yep.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
Oh, no. You keep it going.
Sugar.
Sexy, pretty little thing. Fierce nipple.
I didn't know that was a lyric.
Fierce nipple?
Okay, hold on for a sec. Just listen. So, I want you to think about this. Sex appeal. So, I want everyone to realize this. So, Mark, his favorite artist band of all time, Limp Bizkit, or pretty up there. They're very high on the list.
They're
if
definitely
not-
top 5 for sure.
That is the most non-Limp Bizkit song of all time. Limp Bizkit.
I mean, it's new metal is what it's
No,
considered.
it sounds like Limp Bizkit.
They got
When
booed
he-
off Ozfest, so they were still like doing those tours. Yeah, they were kind of considered that genre. Yeah,
When he starts rapping, he sounds like maybe a little more contained Fred Durst.
I can see that.
Yeah, and I don't hate. I really do not hate that song, and it's gonna be tough.
My sister bought that album, and I've listened to that whole album, and it's not that bad.
Luke says that's Stiff Biscuit. That I like that song. I really do.
That Stiff Biscuit. Yep.
He was drinking the hot dog flavored water.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm always limping with the biscuit. You know me. I saw them in Saginaw, and it was dope.
So, what do you guys, before we go, what do you think of our list? So, that is currently the best song of the 90s. The worst song of the 90s, Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men.
I think there will be songs as bad as Baha Men is, and Who Let the Dogs Out. I believe there are going to be songs that beat that.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
It's a bad song, but
Yeah, so stay tuned for next week. We'll definitely keep adding to that. And I appreciate you guys hanging out here afterwards while we're being complete idiots and enjoying it with us.
and completely fucking muting our stream somewhere, probably.
Yeah, so
But we don't care. You know, we do it for you guys. And
I'm going to say this. That lullaby chorus, though.
solid. I mean, there's
I think
like
I,
that song
I'm thinking
is a zero.
that might be holding up pretty strong in the end final rankings.
Yeah, that song is a 0, and then the core like a 0 out of 10.
They should just not
And
have
then-
lyrics.
And then when he makes it to the chorus, it goes to like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
The chorus, fine, perfect.
Yep. They should just play music
And that's-
be like, my girlfriend lived in the Holiday Hills, and I went to a party, man.
That's why they never play that part of the song anywhere else. Which is why when I listened to it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm glad nobody put. I gotta look. I should not even say it. So somebody. Actually, I'll say it. So if you rank it, I can tell you how wrong you are. Because I was. So I rented a U-Haul yesterday. We got some.
Don't you say it. I think I got a feeling what you're going to say, and you better not say it.
We got some furniture, and I was jamming out to these guys. Let me look when these came out. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, they are 90s. Nobody has put a Venga Boys song in yet.
Oh.
And I'll be fucking pissed if they do.
Oh.
'Cause that shit's a jam.
I think you'll be all right. Third Eye Blind is what I thought you were going to say.
What's the song that they...
You'll hate them.
Oh, no, I know Third Eye. Let me look.
Oh. Semi-chime kind of life. I like that song.
Baby, I want
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah, I like that song.
That's not a bad song.
I didn't like it when I was a kid, but I like it. now.
Summertime down life, baby. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, Greg also, Greg gave a shout out here to the Lost Joystick Network. They're another podcast. We're friends with them. So, yeah, the great guys. I believe they do their shows tomorrow or Wednesday. One of the nights. I think it's
It's Wednesday night. It's every other Wednesday. I can't remember if it's this week or next
check
week.
them out for sure. If you guys are all about, if you're more into just want a super deep dive into some of the video games and the old school stuff and everything, that's your podcast. Jump right into the LJN Lost Joystick Network.
Also, I will be a guest on Reliterated tomorrow. I'm not sure when the episode will come out because it's not live, but we'll be going over one of my childhood favorite books. So they do a deep dive on a book from the past.
Also, if you guys like our show and like a show and want a show that completely copies everything we do and
Don't do it. Don't do it.
in every
Don't-
fucking manner possible.
Don't do it. Don't call them out. But you know who you are.
I'm upset about it. I'm sick of it.
I-
I'm sick of it. We didn't do this show,
Okay.
and then 6 months later have somebody completely copy us, and then
So
get
did-
so much credit and publicity. You know what pisses me off, man? And I
So,
was mad about it.
Was
like-
their show? Did their show come out after us?
Yeah, I checked. We started in March.
We started before that.
Yeah,
That's when we hopped on
that's when-
Anchor.
yeah, we started in March, but we were going before then.
So I think February is when we
yeah,
started.
and
So,
then they started in
dude,
October. So
it's
we're the
probably-
OGs, and they've been copying us ever since. And you know who you are, and the listeners know who you are, and I'm sick of it.
It's not Lost Joystick Network.
No.
It's,
I'm not even gonna say it. Don't
No.
even fucking give them any airtime.
no, and I wouldn't even care because I mean we do a show about so many different things, but the last thing they did was like such a blatant ripoff. It's almost incredible if it wasn't a ripoff. But who
Shots
cares?
fired.
Who cares?
You know, and it's seen. Bravo, you got our attention. You won a war. You got one.
And you know what's funny is I've tried to link up with them to do
Oh yeah.
like, but
I've talked to them
they're
too.
like too good for us.
No,
so-
I mean like they'll be like, oh yeah, maybe. And you know what? I don't want to
oh no.
because you know what? We're who we are.
And we got you guys, and we love all of you.
We're the OGs of the Midwest. We're not talking about Z93. We love those guys. Matt's awesome. Huge shout out to the Morning After radio show.
they featured
They gave us a shout out on the radio. That's
And-
freaking awesome.
Whenever we can find their kippered beef, which
Yes.
is their very popular meat stick, because we ranked their regular meat stick. When we can find the kipper beef, we will rank that, and we won't drop a bunch of F-bombs so that they can
Yes.
potentially snag our soundbite and throw us on the radio, which they probably won't, but if they do, cool.
Yeah, so definitely shout out to the Morning After, Matt and Adam. Those guys are sweet. We definitely appreciate that. But if anyone wants to know who we're talking about, here's your hints. Matt and I were former video game store managers.
Don't do it.
This one also was. Matt and I like to eat food. This guy also likes to eat food and talk about a show. Oh God, I could keep going. I
Don't
could
do it.
keep going. Yep.
We made our point. And if it's coincidental, that's crazy. And we apologize. But not, I mean, I apologize if it is coincidental. Mark still probably,
I got heat.
he has heat. Mark has more heat than me.
Yeah, Matt
Mark
brushes
brings-
shit off. I take things personal. I'm the drama queen.
I just don't care because I know that we're the fucking best.
That's right.
TGA, greatest around. Fuck you guys. We're out. We love you. And we'll see you next week for the Beat Our Meat
Yeah.
2020.